the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Well, you don't need me to say, Billy, just read your face, that's a disappointing performance from Gloucester.
Yeah, very frustrated, very disappointed. The way we went about that second half, I thought we played some good stuff in the first half despite going in slightly under on the scoreline, and we felt in a good place going into a strong wind, and we felt like we were in a good position to push forward. And the second half, for whatever reason, discipline was poor, we couldn't get a foot in the game, we couldn't get much possession in their half, and Saracens really dogged it out with a set piece in their driving game, and our discipline just wasn't good enough.
Was it that element of the game you were prepared well all week and going into the game confident and buoyant? What was it that was the factor that didn't let you get into your gear?
I think the way they tightened the game up, and our discipline let them get back in the game. I think 18 penalties against us in total in the game is just not good enough against the champions on their home patch. I think they showed their quality going back to their driving ball game and their scrum, and really dominated us in that area. We couldn't get much ball off the back of that. I think we didn't have one attack in their 22 in the second half, and we can't win games on the back of that. So very disappointing, because I thought the first half we played some good tempo on the ball, we made some good breaks, and put them under pressure. And like I said, off the back of 2 weeks against Bath and Quinn's good results, we came down with a lot of confidence and ready to get a performance in, but just couldn't do that.
It was a strange scenario because, as you say, they started very fast, scored early on, you weathered that. You were approaching half-time, seemed well in the game, but the red card, which was going to be a big indicator in the game, seemed to spur them more than spur you. It had more of an effect on their game than Gloucester's.
Yeah, I think sometimes happens before. It's happened to us when we came down here a few years ago, and I think red card's a red card, whatever happens, and they were down to 30 men at one point, and we felt like we were on top of them, getting some good quick ball and putting them under pressure, and we could get points on the board. But that obviously came out in the second half, and they really tightened their game up and put us under a lot of pressure. We couldn't put any sort of possession and field position on them and put any pressure to pick up points. So we spent a lot of the time in our own 22 defending, and it's just saps the energy out of you, and you just got to keep on top. But like I said, with the discipline against us, it just didn't help.